Hope you're all shipshape and ready to go. It is all hands on deck as there's an ice warrior on board.
Genuinely imposing.
The Ice Warrior just looks fantastic.
Huge, incredible.
The Ice Warrior is fantastic.
He's quite terrifying.
No!
We'll catch up with this scary reptile later on, right after we find out why the Doctor ended up at the bottom of the ocean.
I've always wanted to do Doctor Who on a submarine. It cried out for it, and I'm kind of obsessed with the Cold War and actually how close we came. There were lots of incidents around that time in the mid-80s when things got very sticky, and as the Doctor says, lots of itchy fingers on the trigger.
For the motherland. For the motherland.
It's a great classic idea. Two selling points for Mark's idea for me were put it on a submarine and the idea of the suit hatching open and us finally seeing what's inside.
Gone. What do you mean, gone?
It's got out.
It's a monster that has been reinvented from the previous era. It's always nice to bring monsters back from the previous era, I think.
I was very, very keen that it looked really like the original one. It's a design classic. It looks fantastic. Because of what happens when it opens up, you want to believe that that's an Ice Warrior before it turns into something else.
Huge, absolutely huge. I think it was quite good for me to do scenes with him because you can actually get a really good idea of how big he actually is.
Well, the Ice Warriors were at their full scary height, but it's also the return of something slightly scaled down.
It's the return of models to Doctor Who, first time in a long time. Mike Tucker and his team having a wonderful boys' own time again, making this enormous Russian sub.
It's like proper magic filmmaking, you know, it's not really underwater, it's hung upside down, they're blowing shredded feathers in the air to give an impression of the sea. It's in-camera effects, which I think are just very, very exciting.
With the episode set on a Russian submarine, it's time to batten down the hatches.
Viva Las Vegas!
It looks like they got a massive soaking.
Well, there was a scene when the TARDIS arrives in the submarine and they use sort of gallons and gallons of water. We were soaked all day. You're just constantly sort of bucketed with water. But I quite like all that because you can react to the elements in a way. It does so much of the acting for you.
Trigger on the bridge! Who the hell are you?
Not Vegas, then!
No, but this is much better. Hello, sailor. Hello, comrade.
I think that was probably the funnest day on the shoot, actually. We were absolutely soaked. We had huge water jets on top of us, and we were up to our knees in water.
680! Bang! We need to change these cameras, get lenses on, get going quickly.
It was hard on particularly the camera department to keep the cameras working and the sound department to keep the sound not dripping on everything. But I just loved it, and I think Matt and Jenna just embraced the fact that they were going to be wet for about 3 weeks.
Well, that looked a bit like a normal bank holiday weekend in Britain then, just getting soaked. A bit more exciting though, obviously. It's Doctor Who, of course.
Thank you.